Yeah, that's great. So yeah, let's go back. The first step you mentioned, the interview process. What are some things that you see people missing out on that?
Yeah, so we like acronyms. The
Yeah.
interview is CARE. So it's communication, attitude, red flags, and experience. And this is kind of what you're up against. People know how to interview. I once took a college class how to interview.
Yeah.
Didn't teach me how to do any job well, it just taught me how to answer interview questions. So people are going to BS you during interviews. So if you're looking for the right answers, you're going to get the right answers all the time. You need to be looking for the wrong answers, the red flags. What is this person telling me that shows me they don't have the communication I need, they don't have the attitude I need, or they don't have the experience that I need? And we're looking for the trifecta of skill, attitude, and communication. Normally, if you reflect on every bad hire you've ever made, and I'm sure you've made bad hires, I've made bad hires, people watching have made bad hires, they
Yeah.
probably either didn't have the skill they said they had a terrible attitude, or they just couldn't communicate, or two or all three of those things applied. So it's very rare when you find that trifecta being like, hey, they had great communication, great attitude, great skill set, but they just didn't work out. You rarely hear that. So you're looking for that trifecta, and your interview questions should be designed to dig deeper and look for those red flags. If you're hiring someone for a developer role, just saying that because leveling up your SaaS, and they're supposed to have senior developer experience, and you're asking them questions and their answers don't reflect that, maybe you don't stop the interview right away, although you could, but you at least have to dig deeper into the red flags and be like, hey, what am I missing here? Like, why does your experience not match your resume? Same thing for communication. If we preach Slack interviews a lot, unless it's a video role. But if the person's taking forever to respond on Slack, what's the reason behind it? Am I not being clear? Is your internet poor? Do you not speak English well? Like, there's always that red flag that you just need to dive into more. So we're looking for that trifecta of skill, attitude, and experience. Skill, attitude, experience, and attitude. Just because we didn't touch on that, like, we want people who like building. We want people who are passionate about what they do. They love being a customer service rep as much as I love being an entrepreneur. We don't want people who are just in it for the money, just in it for the paycheck, just in it for stability. We want someone who wants to grow. So we're looking for a very specific type of person that if we have this team of builders and growers and doers and people that have bought in, and then we add someone to the team who doesn't really want that, and they're just there to collect a paycheck and go home, that's not going to work out.
Yeah. Yeah, having that person on your team that says, "Oh, okay, what can I do next?" and they're proactive instead of just reactive, I think is so important.
Right. And every company's a little different. Like, if you have really good SOPs, you might want someone who just has really good attention to detail. If you're newer and you're still building your SOPs, you might want someone who has experience with SOPs in the past. You can come in and take your SOPs and make them even better and take ownership of that. So depending on where you are, you might be looking for things